You know the thing about the Nightmare Realm is they always walk it in.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is CrownTrick. So the gimmick of this game is that enemies can only move when you move, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So this is like the tutorial of the game, pretty
There's
much.
another game like that where but it's instead of top down, it's 2D.
Hmm.
Underwater, isn't it? Or like in space or something? Like you're in
Underwater. I don't know.
like in um there's like a time calamity and like you're in like the
I've never played it,
machine.
but I think Crypto the Necrodancer might be like this, but that's more like rhythm based. I
Yeah.
think Crypto the Necrodancer you can like plan. What's that other game? Into the Breach is like a one where it's like turn based.
I thought I thought it was just a straight up turn based game though. It's like a turn based puzzle game with that
I think the interesting thing about Into the Breach is you can see what your enemies are going to do before they
yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
That's really cool.
But then it makes you have to plan out your moves
Yeah, as I
so
say,
that
it's more
you
like a
can
puzzle game in
like
that regard.
save cities and stuff. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, I like that.
this is Crown Trick. It was a pretty interesting game. I'm pretty shit at it. I will say that much. Um, I don't know if I would play it again.
Oh really?
Well, the thing is, I don't know if it was like I just suck at these kind of games, or if it was just like,
Wait, this also comes out in a week.
yeah, it's
The
good
hell?
advertising to get a demo out, Tony, because then Joe shows it to
Yeah.
you on Tangerine, and then you go, oh fuck, I gotta buy this game in a week.
I'm
It's
gonna
coming
buy it,
out.
yeah.
Well, this is like the tutorial, so this is like teaching how to play, teaching you the different attacks. Eventually, you get like abilities and stuff that let you augment the way you move and stuff, and you get companions and stuff. So I'll skip ahead a little bit. It's showing you how you can like, so like, because that explosive's going off, I have like, it's gonna go off in one turn, so I can like move, to stop the trigger effect.
Yeah. And you can wait as well, I guess.
Yeah. Let's skip ahead a little bit. This shows you, so you can get the blink ability. So this will so if you ever get stuck, I think you get like blink boots. So every floor, you can use your blink boots like 3 times. So this is if you move in a way where it means you're going to, where you basically, if you fuck up and you walk yourself into a really bad spot, you can like blink out as a last resort. But it's just letting me use blink here to like teach me how it works, sort of
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
As you can see at the bottom right, you do get 3 uses usually, and it's more so to set up a big combo or to get out of a lot of trouble. I think that's what I used it for. I was like, oh fuck, I'm in trouble. I've got to blink out of here because I think I get to a boss fight in this and I get my ass handed to me by the boss. I think the interesting thing is it teaches you like the skip turn mechanic. So like if your enemies are walking into the fire, sometimes it's best to just, instead of having to like just walk backwards and forwards between 2 tiles, you can just skip the turn to do that sort of thing. So this is showing you like how explosives and oil tiles work. Time to fight this dragon. So now I have the fire breather familiar. So this will allow me special attacks, which is pretty cool. So that augments the way you play, and that shows you how the attacks work. So fire attacks will of course set oil tiles on fire, which is, I think, comes into play here. Yeah. So I want to try and use my fire breathing ability on the oil here, so I can set all these birds on fire, which is pretty cool. I don't know. I actually don't feel like I have a lot to say about it. The gameplay is pretty self-explanatory. I don't actually know what else to say about this game. If you're looking at this game and you're going, yeah, that looks like a kind of game I'd play, I'd recommend you to get it. If you look at this game and you go like, oh, I probably wouldn't play this game, then you probably don't want to get it. I don't know.
What types of attacks do you have? This I can see that you interaction with the environment, but what type of attacks do you have? It's just
I think it depends on your character. That was the tutorial, so I was just like a slash attack. But I think I select a range hero for this one.
Reaper of Pumpkins.
No, I select a gun. So you change your weapon. No, I went chicken mods. I'm chicken.
Reaper of
No. Chicken build so I can go backwards.
Okay, I'm really liking this.
But you can carry different familiars, so you can switch between them. So it's kind of like that roguelike sort of... It's a roguelike game again, which is kind of why I was more interested in it. Rather than being like a straightforward RPG. I was like, oh, I haven't used a ranged weapon yet. I'm going to try and use a ranged weapon and see how that goes. But you do have to be a bit more careful with your positioning with a ranged weapon. Because you have to like load it up with bullets, which takes a turn.
Okay, right, yeah.
One thing I found cool is you can just like walk into crates. You don't have to like spend a turn attacking them, which is pretty nice. Like even though it's turn-based, a lot of the times you can just walk around normally. Just as long as you know that when you do move, that if there's enemies present, they will be able to move as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. This game was pretty fun, but I don't think I'd play it again because one, I think I suck, and two, maybe it's not my kind of game. I don't know. It definitely has that kind of strategy puzzle kind of game vibe, which I'm terrible at.
Yeah, that's why I quite like these.
But yeah, you'll have to get that's where I use like my blink. And I was like, fuck, I kind of have to use my blink here because I'm in a bad spot. I'll skip to the boss fight as well because the boss had like he's summoning a bunch of demons, right?
Dark Magician girl.
Yeah, Dark Magician, and she has like you can knock over these oil things and use that against her. And I'm trying my dandiest to set up some damage on her, but I keep getting just like gap closed on, and I'm just getting my ass kicked pretty much. Because I think I picked up a familiar that let me like summon summon a minion to attack. And I was trying to like set up this minion to use that in order to like try and fight. But then I think my minion I kept summoning them in bad spots and they kept dying. But yeah. If you're interested in this game, this is CrownTrick. It's available for the Autumn Festival, so check that game out if you want. And then I'll talk about
stops apparently.
Yep. And then the next game, Gamedec. So this is a game I went in, I saw the trailer, and I was like, yes, a cyberpunk RPG before cyberpunk. Let's play this game. It's a isometric RPG, and I watched the trailer and I started playing. And I was like, wait a minute. This isn't like the trailer. This isn't.
And this is when we realised.
This is when I realised I was like, this isn't cyberpunk. It's like, what's that meme? It's like,
this is Disco Elysium.
It's Disco Elysium. It's cyberpunk Disco Elysium. What's going on? Is Disco Elysium set in like a futuristic sort of thing?
It's in a post-apocalyptic future, isn't it?
I think it's something like that.
I'll double check actually.
But yeah, when it comes to like text-based RPGs, I'm like, if you got a little bit of text, I don't mind. But when it's like the whole game, what was it called? You call it? Is it CRPG? Maybe
CRPG. Yeah. Yeah. To clarify, both this and Disco Elysium are classed as CRPGs on the Steam tags. So.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Because I know loads of people love Disco Elysium. And I was like, oh, I'll get the ability to be a hacker because that's going to help me in this futuristic world. Now I can talk to people and hack things. Basically, the main gist of this game is you're a detective, you get jobs. You can go and you can look and they make the Star Citizen joke. If you go and play a game, you can go and purchase ships before the games come out, and basically the entire game is just purchasing ships that exist in this game. So it basically is a massive jab at Star Citizen. And that was the one part of the game I was like, okay, you got me. That's pretty funny.
Okay, is interesting is that both of them are apparently noir text-based detective CRPGs.
Yeah,
Those
so
are
I'm
the
guessing
common
maybe if you
tags
played
between them.
Disco Elysium and you like that, maybe you will like this.
I quite like the idea of it. I've never played one though.
Hmm.
And I remember when Disco Elysium first came out, I was like, no, I'm definitely not playing it. But the more I watch people play it and describe it, I'm like,
See, because
actually,
I saw
I kind of
Disco
like
Elysium
this.
so heavily well reviewed, and I was like, okay, maybe it's worth looking into. But every time I look into it, I'm like, text box, text
It's not
box,
for
text
you.
box, and I'm like, and I've played a
Yeah,
CRPG
that's not a
demo
game.
now, and as I was playing through it, I just found myself going, oh, I've point and clicked on everything, and I can't figure out how I'm supposed to
Yeah.
solve this puzzle, sort of thing. Like, I
I
don't know.
would point out that CRPG isn't necessarily the whole game is just text based. It just means that it's like there's lots of choices for you to make that has some sort of effect on the world. Disco Elysium, as far as I know, is like one of the first games. The first game I knew of it's like entirely text based driven.
Yeah. So basically, the
I guess
gist
it's the
of what's
second one.
happening in this demo, if you're interested in playing this game, is this man has a mission for me. His son's got trapped in VR.
This is an anime reference, I'm pretty sure.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah. I can't remember what he's
Basically,
called, but
he's stuck in VR, and we have to go and rescue him. And because I took I think it's the Glazer perk in the skill tree, I can get the serial number off the headset, and I was like, I'm gonna.
You should just give up. Just do that one.
Yeah, I was just like, okay. Well, I clicked on everything, and I was like, oh fuck it, I'll try and wake him up instead. Because I could like check the material of what the suit was made of, because I have the Glacier perk, and then it never came to anything. And it was never like useful information.
This is a detective game, so you're probably trying to find other information elsewhere as well.
Yeah,
like,
but I went and I clicked on everything, and I started to piece together what was happening, but then I was like, I could never put it together in a useful like string of actions to actually do anything. I felt like I was getting nowhere.
There might be something else somewhere else that would give you an action later on.
But this is the thing I hate about point and click games. It's like I have to just walk around clicking on things until I click on the right thing that I was supposed to click on. It doesn't feel like I'm solving anything. It feels like I'm playing a like a button pushing game where I'm just walking around pushing buttons until I push the right button. I don't know. I didn't like this game. I didn't like it at all.
I don't know about this game, but in Disco Elysium, definitely like there wasn't just one way to solve a situation. I don't know if this game is also like that, where there's multiple ways of solving the situation.
But anyway, I wasn't even sure that I was going to talk about this game because I was like, I didn't enjoy the game. So usually what we do is if we do like if we have a video game where I don't think it's worth talking about, I won't do it. Like, because we've done spotlights in the past where I said there's just not enough to show, right? But I felt like with this game, at least, I didn't like this game because it was the wrong genre for me. So I thought it was worth pointing out if you like games like Disco Elysium, if you're a fan of CRPGs, Gamedec's probably a game for you. But I just personally didn't enjoy playing this game. So yeah, that's
I might download the demo myself and give it a try and see if I actually like this type of text-based only CRPGs. But yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I'll give it that.
All right, bye.
Bye.